Act 1, Tom.
Yeah, there we go.
Do you want me to film?
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Kayla and CJ, Mark and Claudia, my beautiful wife and I'd like to thank you all for being here to share this day with Kayla. If I seem a bit nervous, it's because for the past 20 plus years, I've lived with 3 women and really had the chance to speak uninterrupted for a few minutes. And be listened to at the same time. I also want to thank everybody for traveling so far. Got folks from California, Ohio,
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. That's really not that far, but okay. That's close to Rhode Island. Everybody give Rhode Island a hand. Woo! Rhode Island. And Connecticut. Oh. Okay, let's get down to it. I think most girls dream of the day they get married. I can say that I've spent at least some time thinking about the day I would walk my little girl down the aisle and give her hand to the man of her dreams. I also want to point out right now, if I tear up a little bit, I'm allergic to alcohol. And I have my drinks already, so. Anyway, where was I? So, well, leading up to this day, there has been many years of memories made along the way. I'd like to share a few that stand out. At the time when Kayla was about 2 years old, found a piece of candy in the driveway, decided it was good enough to eat, even though it was covered in ants. Or the time you tried the trick or two theory by wrapping a kernel of corn in a tissue and placing it under your pillow. That's true. Believe me, if it worked, I would have been packing corn on the cob under my pillow every night. But don't worry about it. Let's see, Kayla, I remember your first steps, scraped knees. Remember riding a bike, rollerblading. Remember coaching soccer, weekends at the ice rink. Remember when your class made a likeness of your dad made out of paper to give on Father's Day. You made a one of me wearing a shirt, a flannel shirt, and a tie. Fine on your face. When you explained to me that I was the only dad made with a flannel shirt. There were school dances and graduations later to come. But one of my fondest memories was watching you walk home from the bus stop one day and stoop down to pick up a rock and a pine cone and gently place them in your coat pocket. Treasures to a 6-year-old, no doubt. Days later, when I emptied your pockets, the pine cone was still there, pieces starting to break off. Next to it was a rock, looking the same as it has for what must have been many years. I've thought about that moment many times over the years. Walking down the aisle with you today and letting go of your hand reminded me of an earlier walk one I took. It was your first day of school. It was also the first time I let go of your hand to be on your own. Today, as I let go of your hand, I just want you to know how proud your mom and I are of the beautiful young woman you've become. Now, it's customary to say some nice things about your son-in-law. And I have 3 pages of notes here. But I'm sorry, CJ, I can't read your writing. You've all heard the stories of fathers that sit at the table cleaning their guns when they I have something much more terrifying than a gun. It's my family.
Oh.
So let me tell you about the first time CJ met my family. It was Christmas night. And Kayla said that CJ was coming to the house later that evening. Now, Kayla's uncles and I have been known to be a little sarcastic at times. My brothers and I decided this would be a good opportunity to vet this kid. So before CJ arrived, we cleared a spot dead center of the living room, put a single chair there. Right, CJ? So, when CJ got there, we told him that it was his seat. And we wanted to get to know him better. We gave him some of our best stuff. While he sat there, smiled, took the interrogation as well as you could expect. But I am afraid that the actions my brothers and I took that night also brought out the darker side of CJ. Took a couple of years for it to show up. Darkness surfaced for the first time when Kayla's sister, Danielle, brought a young man over to meet the family. As we talked about meeting this young man, CJ asked if he could be the one to set up the chair in the middle of the room.
No? Okay.
The expression on his face reminded me of Facebook meme. You know the one with the little kid? You let him do it. His eager anticipation to pass the torch was rather frightening. It was at that moment that I thought to myself, oh my God, what the hell have my brothers and I done? But I think I know the real reason CJ is here. After having met me, he just knew he had to be part of this family. And now I have some advice for CJ to succeed in marriage.
It's one line.
Now, this list is a bit longer than Kayla's because, let's face it, there's a lot more to learn from a man. It is, however, not meant to be all-inclusive list, as women have been known to change the rules from time to time. Right today, maybe wrong tomorrow. You'll have to find that out on your own. CJ, now that you're married, remember that when you have a discussion with Kayla, always get the last two words in. Yes, dear. The most effective way to remember your wedding anniversary, forget it once. Whenever you're wrong, admit it. Whenever you're right, shut up. Nice tablecloth, by the way. You know what that means, huh? When traveling, make sure you put your wife's luggage in the car first. Because if you get to the airport and realize it's not there, well, there will be shame.
He did tell me about this week, right? Yeah, he told me. I'm sure
There are only two times in a man's life when he can't understand a woman. Before marriage and after marriage. Doesn't matter how often you change jobs, but it's important to remember that you still end up with the same boss. Okay, Caleb. Always choose your words wisely. Think of marriage like a court of law. Whatever you say can and will be used against you for years. If you really want to make your wife happy, mow her father's lawn once a week. It works. It works. Right, Caleb? Lastly, for the love of God, put the toilet seat down. I also have a couple of tips for Kayla. There's not many tips here for Kayla because she's pretty damn perfect. At least in the eyes of my lovely wife and I. Kayla, Never go to bed angry. Stay up and fight all night. Fantasy football is not to be taken lightly or be demeaned. It is very real and important. And every game is pivotal. Men are not psychic and cannot read minds. Please say exactly what you mean. Men are stupid. They have no feelings. Give CJ a man cave immediately. He will want to put all of the stupid stuff that annoys you there without you having to ask him. Otherwise, you will end up with a championship trophy that looks like a World Wrestling Federation belt over your firearms. And lastly, Taylor, if you find the toilet seat up, just put it down. And really will never get a woman's frustration with a sore toilet seat in the opposition. Put it down. Okay. As parents, we spend a lot of time worrying about who our kids will end up marrying. Today the worry is over. Because you not only married the man of your dreams, you married a man that your mother and I feel will always love you unconditionally and always plead for us. Today you're still our baby daughter, but now we have a son. We all love you, CJ, and are so happy to welcome you into our family. We could not have handpicked a better man to marry our daughter. We also find it very comforting to know that Kayla's in-laws, Mark and Claudia, love and care for her as much as we do. Thank you, Mark and Claudia. And now, if you all please stand, raise your glass, and toast to celebrate the marriage of Kayla and CJ. Kayla, CJ.
Kayla and CJ, salud.
I'd like to go back first to the rock and the pine cone. There are no two rocks, no two pine cones exactly alike. They are both unique in their own way, but not without flaws. Over time, they will get worn down, aged, weathered, and sometimes pieces of them may break. The pine cone represents the fragile nature of all marriages at times, and the rock represents the strength needed to make one successful. If I can leave you both with one thing today, is this. At some point in our lives, we all take turns being the rock, and we will undoubtedly get our turns at being the pine cone. So, may you never forget what is worth remembering, nor ever remember what is best forgotten. And as our Irish ancestors would say, Homeris, or congratulations.
Salud.
Next, I'm going to invite up Sam and Curtis, the groomsmen, for their toast. Let's make some noise for Sam and Curtis, everybody.
All right, I'll be brief. Thanks to everybody for coming out. Be patient with me. I've never done this before, if you can't tell. But anyways, so CJ is the oldest friend that I have that's not standing right next to me. My first sleepover was at CJ's house when I was a kid. I just have so many memories with him going back to our youth and as we were growing up, and we may not be as close now as we were back then, but those kind of memories never really do fade from your mind. So I'll treasure those forever. I just want to have everybody reflect on how crazy life is sometimes. There was a time, maybe we were 10 or 11 years old, and I went up to CJ and I had some kind of toy or something at school, and he turned to me and said, "No, man, I can't be your friend anymore. My parents told me if I'm good at school this year, they'll buy me a new toy." And I was like, you know, obviously kids that age, they say kind of crazy things, so I didn't take it too personally, but looking back on that statement, I'm kind of glad he didn't follow through with that, because none of us would be standing here, or none of us would be here if he had, so. My 20th birthday was when CJ and Kayla met. Yeah. No problem. I'm not looking for any kind of credit. They did all the important work. So I'm really glad that I get to share that memory with them, and you know, I'll always be able to look back on that as the start of something that's really beautiful. And you know, just all these people here, we're all linked together now just because of that moment. And I'm privileged to have been a part of it, and I'm really, really thankful for that. So I'll raise a toast to you guys. Many happy years of marriage and good health and world traveling. So, cheers.
Hi guys, my name's Curtis. This is kind of hard to follow up. The great speech by the father. I'm sure yours can. Oh my lord! It's such a very good.
Some shots, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, try this.
But yeah, I've known CJ since during kindergarten. Sam and I together. We've had a lot of good times. A lot of memorable things for me. CJ and I were the first type of musicians that would be in school. And we would play piano together. And he said one day, Curtis, I'm going to take piano lessons. I said, well, I'm not. So he became an extremely good piano player. And I decided to pick up the guitar, but then he did the same thing. He got pretty damn good at that too. So I got to give him cheers to that, because, you know, it's always been seemingly a driving competition between us, but I must say he's got the upper end of the spectrum. Then one day I said, CJ, I like computers. And he says, well, I do too. But, you know, I know you like the customer service aspect. You like working with them in Windows and all that, but I want to get to know them on a molecular level. And I said, well, that's good for you. And now he's an engineer for Amazon. So, you know, it's just one of those things, when you see somebody become successful in their own mind, in their own right, it's rewarding to just even be a part of it. And so when I was able to meet Kayla and see, you know, the hard work that they're willing to put into their careers, I knew in my heart that they wouldn't stop there, that they would be able to work hard and work together to become who they are today. And I'm very happy to be here to be a groomsman in their wedding. So I'll do a toast to everybody. Congratulations to you guys. I know it's gonna last. Go for it. Tear it up. And I want to hear some stuff from the pianos.
Let's give it up for Sam and Curtis one more time, everybody.
All right, Danielle, your turn. If they call your name.